Hi guys, it's 9/29, 2013 at 8:24 p.m. It's Archangel Michael's day. And I have been partying. I rarely do any videos in the evenings, and especially at 8:30 in the evening. And I don't do them because usually I am toning down my vibrations at that time. But now I guess I got to come out of the closet and show you this is the real Bill in the very evenings, and I'm enjoying my wine. Guys, we have got so much going on right now. It's absolutely amazing. Uh, it seems like so many persons, me included, have gone through this portal that was the 729 to 825 planetary Merkabas and the wormhole and everything, and we're sitting here in 5D Earth. Many of us have been doing clearings with our twin flames, like I have. I've spoken of that several different times now, and it's almost like that side of me, my twin flame, is in a totally different reality, dimensional experience than I am in right now. And of course, that's how it's going to be with all of us. But, God, not only drunk am I feel a little bit goofy too with all the energies coming in. But it's very, 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 very wonderful. And, it's all good, and the whole thing is just amazing. And I've had so many people messaging me, and I would say almost 100 messages about twin flames here in the past few days. And these twin flames are not with their other counterpart, but have had experiences like me when asking about twin flames, being showed that other side of them, having the different experience that they have had the encounters with, but aren't with at the present time. And many of these persons, we've had to separate from, cut the cords from, put on a back burner so we can have our experience as we go through the birth canal. That has been going on since the planetary Merkabas and the fall equinox, which, oh my goodness, it's just absolutely amazing what's going on since the fall equinox. I mean, even in the place that I'm living right now, I have sun coming in from the south side that did not come in prior to the fall equinox. It was coming in from the north side. And anyway, that's just what it is there. I'm goofy. I'm a little bit drunk. I'm having a great time. It's been a wonderful day. The temperatures are fantastic. I feel we've gone through a huge shift that personally I'm untouchable on this side of the portal. It's like 3D world was here. We went through that portal, birth canal, and we're in 5D world here. And 3D world and 4D world were together. I mean, I was never really 3D. I was 4D. But many persons have been totally disconnected this life, which is 3D. So that is 3D, 4D world there, and we've got 5D, 6D world and higher over here. It's so interesting to see the various levels that everyone is at right now. And I just had a wonderful time with several friends up at Kim's house and watching the sunset and having some wine and need to refresh again. and just kicking back and exploring what's going on in our lives together, and it all seems like it's totally different, but then again, it all seems like it's exactly the same. And that's what's going on with the whole collective of humanity. We are having experiences that are more the same, although we are standing in our individual power. That's pretty cool. It's really cool. There's a lot of hoopla going on now about what's going on in the 3 and 4D world. People, what has really unfolded in the 3 and 4D worlds that has really affected us personally? Ever. Think about 9/11. If I think about, you know, Wells 1984 and then realizing the 666 in 1992, all these different prophecies that those of us are coming together to perform, that is building up to the end times, that creates the new earth, that increases the frequency of the planet. That's one side of it, and then on the other side of it is equal and opposite. And you look at what's going on with the governments and the military industrial complex and everything that's happened since, and that is the other opposite extreme. Where are we? Other opposite extreme, right there. Finding balance. And does that really have an effect on the individual? Yeah, it does, as long as we're in our heads, as long as we are thinking the thoughts about it in that duality: left brain, right brain, left brain, right brain, and good, bad, heaven, hell, male, female, light, dark, good, whatever it is, duality. When we shift into our hearts from that duality, when we shift our consciousness, because that's what it is. Our consciousness, we've been taught, was in our heads. But when we move that into our hearts and we're feeling everything and not thinking about everything, then our reality and our perceptions of reality changes from that point onward. Now, there's a lot of transition that we go through as it changes from that point onward, because we are used to having had our consciousness in a different way and not necessarily within our hearts. And there's a retraining that's going on. There is a reprogramming. It's a new operating system that we're installing, and it's no big deal. But it has to be done to be able to go forward. There's been so many people. I'm not talking about this. Okay. I'm talking about it because people have been messaging me about it. There's been almost 100 people messaging me about their twin flames, and so many times people think their twin flame is supposed to be that perfect reflection of themselves, and the person's messaging me seem to have found that their twin flame is a polar opposite of themselves, same as me. And that's interesting, because I thought I was kind of unique. But I'm not. There's a whole lot of it. I'm surprised that other persons aren't talking about their personal experience with their twin flames. And that is that's really cool that so many people have messaged me and saying they relate to what my experience is with mine. Deep down, my twin flame is a very lovely, very wonderful, very caring individual who, on the surface and in the first layers, is in a heavy amount of fear and uncertainty and feels all alone and uh, she really wants security. She really wants um, peace. She really wants those things that I have found within my life. But within her life, she has persons that are dependent on her, and she cannot release as I have been able to. And in so doing, then she gets caught up in the matrix, the karma, the situation, the game, the drama. And she does things that I would not even consider doing within my life as Bill Ballard. I mean, as far as holding the highest energies and the highest vibration, those of us doing that, we can't do these things. So, it's an interesting situation. And mine is so upset with me right now. And rightfully so, because I say, forget about all the 3D crap. Free fall, jump, let go, and enjoy the exact same experience that we had when we were together, because that was magic and that was absolutely beautiful and wonderful. And synchronicities that were going on during that time that we were together are still going on for all of us. But you have to choose vibration and choose to flow with spirit. Flow. Spirits. Spirits flow into you. And once those spirits have hit where they're supposed to go, then the spirits can beam out. Happy face. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm drunk, and this is my first video I've ever done drunk. Will I publish it? I don't know. My twin flame and so many other persons' twin flames would be going, why would I ever show some that side of me? Okay, I'm hiccuping and I'm burping, and I've had probably 5 or 6 glasses of wine, and I'm gonna have a few more for it. What? Oh man, I wonder how my energy field is now. My energy field is still the same. Okay, so it doesn't matter how loopy loop I get, because I'm still channeling the same energies. Notice now it's not even lights coming from outside the building into my physical being or my presence that is causing the electromagnetic terrestrial effect coming off my body. So it's not sunlight, it's not artificial light, because right now we're dealing with that artificial light. This is a what is. Okay, so where am I going from here? I'm not going any place. I am just feeling and having a good time. And it's Archangel Michael's. Oh, and I'm also watching the time go click, 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 click. It's also Archangel Michael's day and the feast day. And as a fractal of Archangel Michael, it's like a birthday to me. And I'm partying. I'm having a good time. I feel everybody. I feel the good. I feel the not so good. But the not so good is still learning experiences for those persons experiencing that not so good. Um, so it's a good thing. um, yeah, there's a lot of planned stuff that's going on the burner, with our government trying to lead the direction of humanity, but pretty much most of humanity is awakened now. Even the feet back in the womb. And those of us in the head, sign, those of us in the head, we're outside of that womb now, and our eyes are wide open. I think back to when my daughter was born, and when the doctor said, "You want to cut the cord?" And I'm taking pictures, and I set down my camera, I cut the cord, and he hands me my daughter, and I'm looking at her, and she could fit between my head and my elbow. And as I'm looking at my daughter, her eyes are wide open, and she's just smiling away. And this is within seconds of her coming out of the womb. And I feel that's kind of what's going on with so many people right now. We're coming out of that womb. We're bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. You hear the stories that people are supposed to have their eyes closed for hours and sometimes days after they're born. Baloney. I've heard stories all along that, there's some of us, including myself, that came out wide-eyed and going, okay, what is this place? We're here, we're ready, we're ready to do our mission. And so, anyway, blah, 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 blah. Yep, I'm drunk, I'm buzzed, having a good time at 17:44 as I look down and see that. And anyway, love you all. We've got a filament that has just released from the sun that is huge. I'm talking really big, and it went whoop. The question is it gonna hit Earth? See, the unfolding of the filament, it could go where Earth is here, and that filament is there. It can go past, or it can actually hit straight on, just like a good slap. Pow! What's it gonna do? I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. So we'll know more tomorrow. Anyway, 8:42 in the evening at 9/29, 2013. Love y'all. Bye for now.